advise anybody doing this unless you've got a backup vehicle or a rescue vehicle with you. I can't get around that rock wall. But I'm going to find this right to get it through. Otherwise I might go for a swim. G'day Diggies, thank you for joining me once again on our next adventure. So today we'll be heading down to the beach to find a little fishing spot and a little cooking spot, somewhere we can sit back and you know, have a beer as well. So we're gonna head down that way, find a spot, and then we'll get it all sorted. But don't forget to subscribe, like and share if you haven't done so already, and that would greatly help out my channel, and I truly appreciate it as well. So rightio Dick, so today I want to try something different and see if this works or not. I haven't tried this before, but I'm just going to deflate the two tyres, the rear tyres, and see how the car performs in the soft sand, just so I can know myself. But we'll see how it goes. So you see, I've got I'm just going to be deflating the two tyres to 50 psi, and we'll leave the front fully pumped, and we'll see how we go. If I get bogged, I'll get myself out, but I might even show you a trick how to get it out. So yeah, stay tuned.
Hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, okay. Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT shit hustling. Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back crush shit. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment. Tonight is the night, we'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment. Tonight is the night, we'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the
Rightio Dick, so just behind me, we've come to a stop at the moment because I can't get around that rock wall just because of the tide, because the tide's coming up obviously, and the water's too high. So now I've got the other option is to tackle this track to get out of here.
See Rome, Caesar make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
And we go back, this is the moment. Tonight is the night, we'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back, this is the moment. Tonight is the night, we'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Right Dick, so I've just checked out the if I was going to get access or not. So the water does run out, but I've got to time this right to get it through. Otherwise, I might go for a swim. So we'll see. I'll time it right, and then you'll probably see me drive the four-wheel drive through. So fingers crossed. did it. So if you look at the back of the track here, I timed it pretty well. So I do not advise anybody doing this unless you've got a backup vehicle or rescue vehicle with you, but I'm sort of like used to this sort of stuff, so I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I made it through, obviously, and yeah. Yahoo! We're on the other side. Righto, Diggs. I'm still scratching my head as to why this thing's going, why I've come across this thing over here, but have a look. It's a bloody piano. Are you serious, guys? Come on. Piano on the beach, left here like this. Well, does it work? No. Baba, black sheep, baby, any wool. Far out. Looks like an old antique one too, eh? Everything still works like. Hey, seriously, don't do this. This is ridiculous. Look, if I could find a way of taking it back with me, you know, throwing it away properly, I would, but yeah, I don't have a trailer, so please don't do this on the beach. Right, Diggs, so we found a nice little spot here where we can set up, just because we're limited to the space of the real estate here, because we've got the high tide and then there's the road where people's driving past and stuff. We didn't want to be too close to the road and, you know, being careful of the tide as well. So this is a good spot. We're pulled up here, so we're going to set up now and then, yeah, get the rods out, get the food going and all that good stuff. Maybe do a little fire. So once again, I'm just going to quickly show you how I rig up this fishing rod anyway. And then I'll go through my electric reel, because I had a subscriber ask me a question about my setup. So I'll first bait this up, then we'll go through the reel, and then yeah, I'll set my line out and see if we'll catch a fish. So first of all, I'll bait this up first. So I've got dual lines coming out as rigs, hook it up. So this time I'll use some squid, just straight through, nothing special, straight through the body. So show me the rig, my rod. So this is a Penn, I can't remember what the name brand is, Penn Marina surf rod. It's about 12 foot. Then I've got my Tanacom 1000 Daiwa. So yeah, obviously if you see on my spool I haven't got much line left, but I could probably fit about, depending on the size of the line, whether it's 60 pound, 80 pound or 100 pound. Usually I use about the 60 and I can get about 700 to 800 length of line onto the spool. And yeah, it'll give me the distance to where I need to go, especially, you know, within that range. But other than that, that's just connected on, because I've got a dual battery system to the power of the car, you see. And then yeah, and that does the job. I do get asked a lot about why I use electric reels, and you know, it's sort of like, is it a lazy way out sort of thing? I don't think so. If you've tried fishing yourself, you know, within the 300 mark, even 200, it can be really tiring. Within 100, yeah, sure, I'll use a normal reel, egg beat or whatever you've got, but when it's over that distance, I don't really care what people say. I'll stick to the electric reel. That works for me, and it saves me a lot of hassles. So I'm gonna stick to what I do. It's all good. Some may hate it, some may like it, and some won't, and that's just the way it is. I'm all good with it. It doesn't bother me whatsoever, but I'm just hoping that you guys get something out of the tips and how my setup and that, and what I've been doing with the rods and rigs and reel, and then you pick something up from that, be all good. So yeah, I hope you like it. I hope it works for you. If it doesn't, try something new. You don't have to stick to one person's thing, because rigging up, you get, you know, different types of rigs, different style hooks and sinkers and all that sort of stuff. So you do whatever works for you. I'm just showing you what works for me. All right, Dick. So once again, I've got the Gannet Pro. If you want one, the link's in the description down below. They are a little bit expensive, but considering it'll save you a drone, it's worthwhile and it's worth it, worth the money. They're about 150 bucks or something, 140. I'm not quite sure. I've got one, but I've just forgotten the price. But anyway, and don't forget my little hack with the rubber sealing inside, just to stop the friction, the movement. So if you didn't see me do the hack, I'll put it down in the description below so you can watch the video that when I was fixing this on and how I mounted onto the drone. So here we go. All right, that's straight to the drone. It's quite simple and very easy. This is what I mean. There's nothing too technical about it. So the elastic around the hook there, that, and as you can see, if I'm sliding this, see how there's not much movement. But if I even go like this, it's not sliding. So it shows you how much the stability of it. So yeah, that's what I do. That works for me, and I hope it works for you. If you think it's something better, do what works for you, eh? All good. And comment down below. Oh, by the way, hit that like button and subscribe if you like it. And yeah, I'll send this drone out. So once again, so I've got to mention here, here's your ball ring, your bearing tensioner in between the bearings. So you adjust that to suit the line, the fishing line that you're hooking onto, because obviously whatever leader you use or what line you use, they're thicker or thinner. So you can adjust that to suit the tensioning for that line to when it pops out. Obviously, the bigger the line, less tension because it's going to hold better. Smaller line, a little bit more tension, so that's a drop out very easily. So yeah, that's your tensioner there, back and forth. Adjust that first before you start setting your line out, so you know it's going to come out. And then yeah, everything will be all good. All right, let's send this out. As you see, 140, 150, 70, I'll stop it around about the 200. Oh, there we go. Almost lost my line. All good. Retrieve it now. And then we'll bring the drone back. So yeah, as you can see, 212 meters. See how fast the electric reel's reeling? So, you know, every second. So every second's a meter. So 1, 6, 5, 4, 3, you know what I mean? So every meter, every second is a meter. So that's fast enough and it works, all good. That's it. That's all there is to it. So hope that helps you out. But you can see, obviously what I'm doing is working, especially setting your drone out with your fishing line. No tangles, no hassle, not losing your drone in the water, especially me anyway, notorious. Yeah, get yourself one of these Gannet Sports deployment attachment there for your drone. There's various sizes for different type of drones, so check it out. Right, Dick, cheers again. Time for a beer. Right now, so we're getting close to lunch now, lunchtime. So we're going to start prepping our food. So what we're doing here is another little recipe Louise has come up with, but we're trying that out. So it's pretty much eggplants stuffed it up with mixed mince and herbs and stuff like that you like. So, but I'll go through the ingredients and stuff like that. So at this point, we've just gutted out the eggplant, chopped it in half, gutted out the center of it. Just so now I'm going to just dribble some olive oil, and then we're going to wrap it back up. Olive oil, plastic olive oil, and herb salt. This is my favourite one anyway. It's called Herb sea salt. So chuck some of that stuff in on top. Season it. That's alright. There we go. And then we'll wrap it up and chuck it on the fire upside down. So all the eggplants are wrapped up. We'll bring it over to the fire. Over here. We've had this going for a little bit now, but hey, it's getting close to lunch and I'm hungry. So we're going to place it on top of the fire, upside down. So we'll leave the eggplant on top of the fire for about 10 or 15 minutes, but while we're doing that, we're going to go cook the mince up and get that ready to go for when this is cooked. We're going to stuff it in, and yeah, we'll go do that in a second. Alright, Diggs, so now I'm going to get the mince and all the little bits and pieces all together for the stuffing for the eggplant. So first of all, olive oil again. Hope my rod doesn't go off while I'm cooking, because you know what my priorities are. Just got to drop the food straight to the rod. Anyway, no fish on there yet, so we're all good. So yeah, so a bit of olive oil. Got a plate. Don't be shy. So we've got some diced up onions. Looks like one whole onion, or maybe half, but anyway, onions nonetheless. There we go, we'll brown that. Once that starts to go brown, we'll chuck in the mince. Put that aside. Oh, how's this for camping food, eh? On the beach. What was the last time we had like steak and all that sort of good stuff? Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing this more often, eh? It's probably better food than a restaurant and all that other stuff, all that garbage. So if you ever get a chance to come out, you know, explore the place, set up a barbecue. Sorry, that's just my rod. Please do it. There's nothing better than being outside, cooking food up, especially with the family and stuff like that. Very enjoyable. And if you catch a fish, oh, you just top, it's icing on the cake, isn't it? Alright, so we're browning the onion. Come on, fishy, fishy. Now I've got some mince here, just some beef mince. So we'll put this in here. I'll leave this for a sec. Watch me run just to tighten up my line. Ah, seaweed. Look, I'm going to pull in my line so I can concentrate on the cooking. As you can see, breeze, let the reel do all the work. And for all you guys that are haters with the electric grill, mate, you'll want one by the end. Matter of time.
What'd you catch?
Seaweed. Alright. Louise has been browning this off while I have been attending to my fishing rod. So, yeah, just brown it all off. Alright, Diggs. So up next, we've got some minced up, you know, the fillings that we scooped out of the eggplant. So that's in here with the mushroom as well. Because Louise and I love mushrooms, so, mate, and don't waste the eggplant, so we're reusing that. put it back into the mix, into the mince. Scatter it around. While you're waiting, do a little dance. Get on the floor. Get it down tonight. Anyway, let's go. So right now I'm just gonna mix it all up. Get the eggplant and mushroom cooking as well before I start adding the spices. Splice. See? When you're belt splice, you talk about belts all the time. No, the spice, not splice. All right, sorry. All right, first ingredient is your garlic powder. I was gonna get some fresh one, but we run out of time, so this is the next best thing. So here we go. I won't do it like I did on the other one. I just bloody dropped the whole 2 kilos load. And then we'll add some allspice ground. Allspice? What's in that?
Allspices.
Yeah, right. So it's a surprise spice. You won't know until you try it. Alright, I'm gonna add a generous amount. Alright, so next one. So what do we have so far? So about the garlic. The all season, allspice. Straight in your local supermarket. You can get them there. Garlic. The next one will be the coriander seeds. And Louise will tell me, I'll put a generous amount on it. Alright, yeah. There you go. So next will be your planet. It's a cumin seed. Cumin. Oi, I don't know, however you want to pronounce it. I know English, mate. Tell ya, I'm the best at it. We'll add a super duper generous amount of cumin seeds. Oh, look, I only pronounce how it's spelled, so don't hate me for it. So, cumin seeds. Everyone wants a whole lot of this. Hey, get it in ya. Rightio. That's enough. I'm done coming. Here you go. Rightio, next thing will be paprika. It's a Hungarian sweet. Alright, rightio. Generous amount as well? Yeah. Oh shit, that's too generous. Alright, that's good, guys. And then, last but not least, salt and pepper, but we've got the all seasoning. Herb sea salt, so we'll use that instead. Be nice, be generous. Not as much as the cumin, but that'll do. Nice smell. Yeah. Rightio. And that's pretty much all the seasoning we're putting in. So now I'm just going to toss it around, especially the cumin, and toss that. All good. Let's not turn this to a dirty recipe, eh? Let's keep it PG, guys. Alright, so all the herbs are all in here now, so we'll just toss this around. But while I let this simmer and just sit there for a little bit, I'll flip this around. Because I'm from the bush and a belt splicer, my hand's hard as nail, eh? Tough as. So that's it. We'll leave that for another 10 to 15 minutes and then we'll come back to it. So once I pull the eggplant out of the fire, I'm going to rewrap the foil. So I've got that ready. And then we've got this feta, like dairy-free cheese for Louisa and for myself. I will have the goat cheese. Hey, once again, like, subscribe, and share. Yo! Righto guys, so eggplant's out of the fire. They're not fully cooked yet. It doesn't matter because we're going to put it back in the fire. So once all the mince and stuff that we're going to put it back into the eggplants, we'll stuff it back into the fire. So I reckon that's pretty much done. So I'll just turn that off. I'll turn off the main. So I'm going to start prepping this up one by one. So at least you see exactly what's going on rather than me racing to do the whole lot. So one at a time, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, so there's the eggplant. There you go, it's like pretty much half cooked. Yeah, so I'll add some spinach to it first. Extra greenery, keeps you healthy, yum yum. Rightio, be generous because that all dwindles down and you will end up with nothing in there, so that's all good. Now the mince. By the way, this is all we're having anyway. There's no steak, no nothing, so this is going to be our full lunch meal. So, lucky Louise is right, chucking it all in. But yeah, so that's one. Right over to it, gonna leave the rest. Alright, back to it. Alright guys, so yeah, the mince in there, the spinach is in there. Now we're adding the cheese. This is Louise's cheese. What is it? Lemon and rosemary marinated. So the brand's Noshing. Sounds like a Japanese brand, I don't know whether it is or not. Noshing.
Noshing. Is it Nosh?
Noshing. Noshing. Alright, Noshing then. Dairy-free cheese. Don't know what that's going to taste like, but well, she's eating it, not me. Now, sprinkle a bit of chili flake on top. We honestly, Louise, I forgot some. What did we forget, Louisa? Sun-dried tomato, but it's all right. We're gonna do what we got. I'm pretty sure it's gonna taste awesome anyway. So, sprinkle of chili flake, not too much. There you go. When you go to the toilet, yeah, you'll be paying the price. Rightio. So I'll rewrap this just so it seals fully up because I don't think I've got much on the end there.
Why don't you wrap it in that form and just double wrap it?
Yeah, let's do that. Sometimes Louise it comes with good ideas. Not all. Alright, that's wrapped up. Nice and compact. Just give one more wrap around this other extra foil. Just the ends were a little bit short, so we'll close this up and have that long part filled up that way. And now we'll leave it upside down because we want all the moisture and all that stuff cooking on the inside out, so we'll leave it that way. And we'll probably end up leaving there for maybe another 20 minutes, you reckon?
Maybe 15,
15 to 20 minutes. But we'll see how we go. We'll keep an eye on it. So that, nice and compact, sealed up. One, ready to go. Rightio, Diggs. So I'm gonna try not to waste anything and just use the oil from the goat cheese and just give it a drizzle, just for a little bit more flavour and moisturising. So I'll do that, and give Louise a little bit as well, flavour. And that, Diggity, is it. So we'll wrap this up, all of it, and we'll chuck it back on fire. Alright guys, we'll give it 15 to 20 minutes. We'll come back, grab it off the fire. Let's see what we got. Alright Diggs, it's time to get that eggplant off the fire now and we'll have a look. This is Louise's one. Oh, that smells good though. Ooh. Oh, guys, I think that's perfect. Don't you reckon? Yeah. Righto. We'll get the rest out up here, and then yeah, we'll serve it up on a plate. Oh, she's sizzling, boy. Might be a bit charcoal too. But, hey, it doesn't matter. It just smells good and looks good. The challenge is getting it on the plate without messing it all up, eh? There we go. She's out. Right, Diggs. So this is it. Have a look. It doesn't look too flash because you know eggplant. It's sort of like melts and whatever. But now the moment of truth, the taste test. I'm pretty hungry, so my mouth's watering. So there we go. Give it a go, eh? Oh, when you go, barbecuing out or outside. Best thing is to go with your wooden spoon and wooden fork. Everything else, wooden as well. Or paper plates. Easy. You just throw it straight in the fire, then rubbish gone. But anyway, here we go. Moment of truth. I'm just blowing because I don't want to burn my mouth. No, it is missing a few things, but rated from 1 to 10. Oh, scratching the 8. I think we're missing a few ingredients here, but it's still delicious, nice and soft, moist. Yeah, still a great lunch. But yeah. Drop it in the comments if you got any other idea how to make this recipe a lot better. That would be awesome. And then you know what, I can learn from you. You message me in the comment, and then we'll cook up another eggplant dish, and we'll make it the best eggplant dish ever.
Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Nah, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Time to go up, gone, two sisters.
Remember earlier this morning when I deflated the two rear tires, just to test it out, to see if how we'll go throughout the sand and all the conditions out there on the beach. And surprisingly, I didn't get bogged. There was not even a close I don't know, close like encountered me, you know, getting bogged up or anything like that. So it actually worked out fine. So just to let you know, the pressure was in my 2 front tyres, I kept it at 40 psi and the back at 15. And going through the dunes, had no dramas whatsoever. So there you go. So next time, well, for myself anyway, I won't be deflating 4 tyres. I'll stick to the 2, unless the condition changed dramatically. But I reckon we'll be alright with the 2 back tyres deflated to 15 psi. And it'll save you, you know, time and save you a bit of time when you come back out pumping 4. Instead of pumping 4 tyres, you can pump 2 tyres instead. So yeah, take it as you will. If you want to try it out, do it yourself, depending on what your car you got as well, by the way. But yeah, that works for me. So yeah, just a little experiment, tested, and success. This tyre, can you hear it? Right now, guys. Was just trying to pump my tyres up, and then the valve inside here is jammed up or something's wrong with it. So, like I said, I think I showed you before, one of these valve removers, but you get it from the bike shop. I might have to replace this. Let the tyre totally deflate. Oh, hold on. Maybe when I was jammed, a bit of sand got stuck in it. I'll see. Back in, let's see if it does anything. There we go. So yeah, it stopped. Yeah, like I said, must have been a bit of sand blown into it or got inside as I was pumping the tyres. Now that just solved me a lot of headache. Just to undo the valve inside, just to release the pressure and blow that sand back out. Now and I tighten it back up. Now the air stopped deflating. Oh, the air stopped releasing, so problem fixed. I'll pump it out just to make sure. So I've got 30. I'll pump it up to 40. So it would have been just a matter of, yeah, when I was putting the pump on, bit of sand, bit of dirt, could have been anything, I don't know. I'll loosen it all off, let it blow out, and obviously fix the problem. So like I said, get yourself one of these, especially that side. That's the one that undoes the valve. And then yeah.
Where do you get them from?
Bikes, you can probably get these from the bike shops. Not probably, you can get it from the bike shops. Tyre places like Repco and all them sort of places that super cheap autos, all them, they'll have this with like a puncture kit. You can get it come with a puncture kit. So yeah, get yourself one, because when you get into this sort of situation, it'll save you a lot of headache. And that should be it. 40 psi on the dot. All right, guys, hope you got something out of that and helped you out, and that will get me home. Right, Diggs, so that's it for today. I thought, you know, I'll leave the fish in the ocean, so you know, leave the, you know, some fish for you guys to catch. So some it's at the end of the day, no luck. But anyway, had a good day, good feed, did a bit of 4-wheel driving. Yeah, it's been an awesome day. So now we'll just pack it up and then we're gonna head back home. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, subscribe, like, and share. Latest.